I'm a baby. I'm in the manger. It's my birthday. I can do this. Dale had to make sure that I didn't fall or something. It's pajama day. But you know me, right? Hi, Dale. This is the closest thing that they allow me to be part of the Christmas story today. Good morning, Unity on the Bay. It's pajama day. It's like one of my favorite services all year because we get to dress up in pajamas. But you guys know me all too well that yes, I might be in pajamas, but I'm still wearing I sleep in heels. Because I'm not tall enough, right? The board president says. Well, welcome to Unity on the Bay, Positive Path for Spiritual Living. So blessed to be here today in our winter wonderland, and our beautiful children are going to do the Christmas story today. This service is going to be jam-packed, and I'm so excited about that. So while we're here, we have our kids in their own time of inspiration and learning in their kids zone, and all the kids are right here, and it's just so wonderful to see them. Kids at home, whenever you're ready to come on back, we're here. We are abiding by safety protocols. Whenever you feel safe, have your parent check out all the information and have you come back. We miss you. So I want to tell you about a few things that I'm super excited about. So Christmas Eve is this Friday. Can you believe it? Who did all their shopping already? Overachievers. And by the way, there was 3. In the whole congregation, there was 3 people that are finished with their Christmas shopping. Procrastination much? Yes, that's us. All right, so Christmas Eve is this Friday, and you're invited to our special annual Christmas Eve candle lighting, okay? It's so beautiful to see this room completely lit up by candlelight and to enjoy the incredible holiday music with our own music ministry. So bring your friends, bring your family, 6:30 p.m. right here in person and also online. All the details are on our website. Merry Christmas, and it's going to be a wonderful service here on Friday. Next, our New Year's Eve burning bowl ceremony is coming up. Who's been? Who's been? Yes, yes, yes. And with that, I'm going to invite Dwayne up, my assistant for the day. Please give Dwayne Graham a round of applause. Dwayne is an incredible, incredible kid, and he's got so much charisma and so much personality, and his mom is like a dynamo. You know, Mother of the Year award always has to go to Miss Cañeta. But Dwayne has like this little attitude and this little like swag to him. So I was like, hey, can he help me on the platform? And his mom was, sure. And he's like, yeah. And I go, do you want to practice? He goes, I don't need to practice. I've seen you up there. I could do it. So we're going to talk about the burning bowl ceremony. So the burning bowl ceremony is on New Year's Eve. It is a perfect experience of letting go of anything you want to let go of from 2021. Is there something you want to let go from 2021, Dwayne?
Indeed, I do want to let go, the old me. I want to bring something new to the table, and that's what I intend to do next year.
That's why he's up here. You would have asked me at that age, is there something you want to let go from last year? Maybe I want to let go of some old shoes or something, I don't know, Anyway, so, right here, this highly symbolic ceremony is on December 31st at 6:30 p.m., both in person and online. You'll write your letter to God that we'll keep, and we will keep that and pray over it and then send it back to you. Plus, as you depart for the evening, you'll be able to burn what you want away from 2021 in our burning bowl ceremony, which will be outside safely. I tried to do it once on my own. I almost burned my hair off, okay? It's a wonderful way to start the new year, and there is awesome live music as well. Everyone is welcome. Check out our website for all the information for Burning Bowl on New Year's Eve. What else do we have, Dwayne?
So, remember, after service, we're gonna be in the courtyard. You can come outside. We're gonna have caroling. We're gonna have tasty drinks. We're gonna have tasty treats. It's gonna be fun. You can socialize. You're gonna dance, sing, whatever. So, also, we need you there to vote for the winner of the pajama contest. So,
now, what does the winner win?
You win a $50 Amazon gift card. So be there to vote or be square.
All right, or be square. All right, you heard it from Dwayne. With that, I will invite Reverend Chris on up, and we will get down.
Okay.
Please give a round of applause to Reverend Chris.
Oh,
You will see more of Dwayne in a little bit.
Good morning, everybody. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. I'm so grateful to share this time of year with each and every one of you. If this is your first or second Unity on the Bay experience, if you're in the room, check the screen behind me to let us know that you're here. You can also stop by our welcome table located in the back of the room. I think that's Tony back there, who would love to have the opportunity to get to know you better and share with you a little bit more about our community. If you're watching online for the first or second time, please take a moment to check down in the comments section. You can text us and let us know that you're here. We have a gift for all of you for being with us today, and we believe with all of our hearts that you are here by divine appointment. Welcome to Unity on the Bay. Here in our community, we focus ourselves upon a set of core values. And we believe this is important. I always say it's important to know what's important to you so that you can make decisions, so you have a point of reference. I invite you this morning to exercise the power of your spoken word energetically and vibrationally as together we affirm the core values of the spiritual community of Unity on the Bay. Diversity, generosity, gratitude, integrity, love, spirit-led wisdom. Take all those words and whatever meaning they hold for you. Close your eyes if that's comfortable and possible for you right now. And let's begin this experience together by remembering this important truth. The story of Christmas, as wonderful as the tale from 2,000 years ago is a story that is alive and well and thriving within you, within me, within all people right now. In each and every moment of your eternal existence, you are birthing a deeper understanding and appreciation for who and what you are, for who and what all others are. And there's no better time than Christmas, my friends, to live out of this internal realization, to liberate yourself from old ideas that no longer serve you and identities that are not the truth of who you are. You're a child of God. You are the Christ presence, incarnate and demonstrating fully this capacity from within. From within comes forth the gifts of Christmas: love, peace, and joy. And this Christmas is your opportunity to be the embodiment of these divine attributes. As you release all the old ideas you've held about yourself, other people, in life, and step into the liberating realization that you are the presence of God in beautiful human form, gifted with this lifetime the opportunity to bless, to heal, and to prosper yourself and others. That is the true reason for the season and the deepest meaning of Christmas. For this, we give thanks. In the name, in the nature, and through the power of the one whose birth we are celebrating, Jesus the Christ. And so it is. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Chris. Good morning, everyone. Great to see you here. And I'm very excited to welcome to the stage my dear Pisces sister, Lenora J. You're in for a wonderful experience. We're going to have a little virtual hybrid experience here. Can you start that over, Jeffrey? My bad. It was my bad on the cue, please. Can you start that over? Hold on. My bad. Okay, sorry about that.
The Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room, and heaven joy. Sing joy, 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 joy. Sing joy to the world. Sing joy, sing joy to the world. Sing joy. Everybody sing joy to the world. Everybody sing joy.
That was a powerful demonstration of the presence of God. Thank you, Unity on the Bay Music Ministry. Thank you, my dear. Wow. I still remember when you all released that video last year, and I was starving for the spirit of Christmas in my life. And every time I watched that, it brought tears to my eyes. Now, Unity on the Bay's first hybrid musical performance brought tears to my eyes again.
You can go to YouTube and click like and subscribe.
Say what?
You can go to YouTube and click like and subscribe.
There you go. There you go.
Ring the bell for updates.
Our new international virtual release. I can feel it and I can see it right now. Friends, it is such an honor this morning on this day of celebration here at Unity on the Bay to have the pleasure and the privilege of presenting the Exemplary Life of Service Award. It's an award that we present annually for an individual who has demonstrated through their life and through their engagement with Unity on the Bay the true spirit of generosity in giving. For me, I first came to know this gentleman deeply about 9 years ago, and we have shared a journey from that time forward in which I believe the love that each of us has for Unity on the Bay and for all of you has been able to flourish in a way that has brought this community through countless years here, it seems, of change and adjustment, and we've all done so magnificently through that, in no small part because of the leadership that's been provided by this man who for 9 years has served as the president of the Board of Trustees of Unity on the Bay. I have watched his love and dedication for this community blossom and come forth in a way that truly would indicate the truth of who he is, the longest standing president of the Board of Trustees in the nearly 100-year history of Unity on the Bay. Please join me as we present the Exemplary Life of Service Award to Eddie Dominguez. Here's the award, Eddie, but this is just a simple token of the depth of love and appreciation that I hold for you in my heart, and I am not alone. I know there are many individuals that have supported you and believed in you and loved you and are so grateful for everything you've contributed to this community in the past 9 years. And he tells me repeatedly, he ain't going nowhere. And that is our blessing and our gift. Unity on the Bay Exemplary Life of Service Award presented in gratitude to Eddie Dominguez 2021. And I'm not going to burden you with this right now. I'll place it right here. My friend, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ in you. Thank you.
Good morning. Try and follow that and speak. So today's daily word is joy. I feel fully alive and joyous. I feel the joy of God within me as a gentle spring, bubbling up within my heart and bringing energy to all I do. This reassuring feeling is a sure sign that I am living in harmony with my true spiritual identity. I discover joy by connecting with the Christ within. As I become a greater conduit, I find renewed kindness and love to share this holiday season. I express compassionate love as I align my heart with the great heart of God, which beats with a steady rhythm of joy. I share joy through selfless service. Every day offers an opportunity to make a difference by lifting up others with a considerate gesture or a quiet word. Each act of kindness fills my heart with joy. Today's daily word is based on Isaiah 51, verse 3. For the Lord will comfort Zion. Joy and gladness will be found in her. Thanksgiving and the voice of song. Thank you. And I can't forget to light the fourth Advent candle. I almost did. And I light it for joy.
Come just as you are. Hear the Spirit call. Come just as you are. Come and see. Come and see. Come receive. Come and live forever. Life everlasting, strength for today. Taste the living water and never thirst again. Come just as you are. Hear the Spirit call. Come just as you are. Come and see. Come and see. Christ in me. Come and live forevermore.
Good morning, and as we prepare for guided meditation, I invite you to close your eyes, make yourself comfortable in the chair that you're sitting, and take a deep breath. Breathe in, hold it, and breathe out. Letting go of the business of this day, allowing your mind to become still and fully present here and now. And I invite you to relax all the muscles of your face and relax the muscles of your neck and your shoulders, allowing yourself to go deeper and deeper into a place of relaxation, inner stillness, and perfect peace. And relax the muscles of your back, allowing yourself to go deeper and deeper. Nothing to worry, nothing to be concerned. Just pure awareness. And relax the muscles of your arms and your hands. Going deeper and deeper. Relaxing the muscles of your hips. Allowing your mind to be fully present here and now. The only place there is. and relax the muscles of your legs all the way down to your feet. And begin to notice that right now, all the cells of your body are very, very relaxed. There is this underlying sense of peace, of joy, no concern for the things of this world. This is your spiritual home, a place of inner stillness and perfect peace. And as you bring yourself to this place again and again, you will discover that the end of your problems take place not when you think you have a solution for them, but by learning to be at peace in the midst of them. This peace that you are extends itself into the world, harmonizing everything on your behalf. And here, the light that you are begins to shine a little bit brighter and a little bit brighter, awakening in you your Christ nature, your Buddha nature, your immortal self. Silently repeat to yourself, that which I have been seeking, I already am. Today I stand on holy ground, for I recognize that holiness dwells in me. I am perfect peace. I am joy. My search is over. My ascension is complete. I claim my divine gifts and realize that that which I have been seeking outside of myself, safety, security, abundance, love, bliss, they are all part of who I am. No longer I need to seek for them outside of myself, but just to come into that place of peace and allow it to unfold from within. So let us spend a few moments in the silence, feeling the peace and the joy that is already present. From this day, I choose to move forward, not in fear, but at peace. And as I continue experiencing the peace in the present moment, it extends itself into my future. And I realize that here and now, we are the second coming of Christ, the light of this world, invulnerable and unlimited. And very gently, I invite you to bring your awareness back to this room, to your physical body, to the chair that you are sitting, feeling confident, peaceful, and empowered. Allow yourself to awaken from this wonderful experience of communion. And whenever you're ready, very gently, you may open up your eyes.
Be home for Christmas. You can bet on me. Please have snow and mistletoe.
to experience the truth about the Christ within us. It is a time not just once a year, but every day to have the birth of the divine be a reality always. Advent comes to its finish, and the time of waiting and preparing has already been here. The inn of our hearts is open as we reflect on Jesus and all that he would and still inspires us to bring forth the light of God into the world. We enter a great awareness of the presence of God with us and in us, born in the manger of our human experience.
It's Christmas once again, with all the Christmas carols, holiday decorations, festive times all around, all bringing us back to our childhood. As yet once again, we prepare the inn of our hearts for the awareness that the Christ essence is real. This is our moment to embrace the divine child in each of us and express our God nature outward into humanity. Christmas is the season of giving and receiving, and so we come with our minds and hearts, preparing to bring into our reality our hopes, joy, love, and peace. This child will lead us to our divine truth. And what child is this? This child is all of us.
What child is this whom angels sing, and from sea what shepherds walk a child free?
I am Mary. I am faith that brings the soul to life. In this faith, I let divine light shine for all to see, and know hope is here.
I am Joseph. I am strength. Although I may not know at time where I'm heading, I do know my strength is God.
This is Christ divine, whom shepherds guard while stars do shine. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary.
We are the angels. We are the messengers of God. We bring good news. A child is born. Love is here.
We are the shepherds, and we represent the power of protection. Knowing that God watches over all, with quiet mind and open heart, we are protected.
Why lies he in such mean estate, where ox and ass are feeding? Good people live, for Christ is near, the silent word is near.
that are present are the connection of God with nature. God is in everything, everyone, and everywhere. Our connection with our world through our spirit.
This is Christ divine, beloved child in God's design. Haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary.
We are the three kings. We represent the wisdom that comes, that is carried within the soul.
The gifts are gold as the riches of spirit, frankincense as the beauty of spirit, and myrrh as the eternity of spirit.
So bring him incense, gold, and myrrh, come peasant king to own him, the King of kings, salvation brings, let loving hearts enthrone him.
The star is the symbol for inner guidance. It is our inner connection with our divine heritage, a reminder that our truth shines from us. We are the light of God.
Raise, raise a song on high, for all will sing a lullaby. Joy, joy, for Christ is born, the babe, the Son of Mary.
Christmas happens as we open to the possibility of hope. When we live in the understanding of peace, and when we express the love that we are. When that becomes our daily spiritual truth, we live in joy all the days of our life.
We remind ourselves to the truth of this time. Unto us a child is born. Christmas, with all of its magic, love, and spirit, reminds us of the joy of playing, giving, learning, and loving. Our Christmas wish for all of you today is that you are blessed with knowing that you are a gift to all those around you.
May you find joy in everything that you do.
May you be wrapped in the true essence of God's love.
May gratitude be your words and action from hearts.
And most of all, today and every day, we wish you peace. Merry Christmas, everyone.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Talk about a tough, if not impossible, act to follow. Let's hear it one more time for the Youth and Family Ministry of Unity on the Bay. All stars in our midst. All stars in our midst. And there's no one to tell that story quite like children. Have you noticed? It's like there's an untarnished original quality about each and every one of them that just shines forth through the miracle of that story. And the story, as you heard it this morning, is not just the tale of something that happened 2,000 years ago. You do realize in Unity we are gifted with what we call metaphysical understanding, not only of the Holy Scriptures, but of every story in life. We can understand the stories of our lives from a very deep and lasting and spiritual perspective. I believe that one of the greatest gifts Charles Fillmore, as the co-founder of the Unity Movement, ever brought into existence was this metaphysical understanding of the stories of the Bible, the characters, the locations. In fact, this man spent his entire life authoring a metaphysical dictionary that includes the deeper meanings of every aspect of the Bible as we know it, including the Gospels and particularly the story of the birth and the life of Jesus Christ. This morning, I'm going to propose to you that this is not a story that is solely about events, activities, and individuals that lived many, many years ago. It is alive within you right now. And I believe that with all of my heart. The Christmas story, the real Christmas story, is your story. It's my story. It's the story of our lives, and it's the story of the unfoldment of our spiritual awakening. Now, when I shared with a friend a number of years ago that Charles Fillmore, as the co-founder of the Unity Movement, had gone into the Bible to discern the deeper spiritual meanings of all the characters, events, and activities, the response that I received was, well, exactly who did he think he was? That he somehow was imbued with this ability to tell the story in a deeper and more universally spiritual manner. And I paused for just a moment on that one because I thought, I've never believed that the Fillmores had sole rights to spiritual understanding or depth when it comes to this life experience. What I have admired about them more than 100 years ago was that they had the courage to interpret the Bible for themselves. And it matters not to me whether you and I would share the same interpretation that they shared, but only that we would understand the license that was given to us by what they gifted unto us. And what I mean by that is, what is your interpretation of this ageless, timeless story of Christmas, of the birth of this fellow named Jesus Christ? What does it mean to you? So while I am going to share some different perspectives this morning from different metaphysical thinkers, I'm mostly going to be sharing with you my own interpretation. What does the story mean to me? One of Charles Fillmore's most avid students of metaphysics, especially when it came to the scriptures, was a woman by the name of Elizabeth Sand Turner. She was instrumental in many Unity educational programs and the author of a trilogy of books that took the work of Charles Fillmore and expanded it into yet another understanding of what the story is all about. And she shares these words that I want to pass on to you this morning. Unity believes that in the Gospels, a spiritual meaning underlies characters and events. Jesus represents the spiritual person in activity. He is the outpicturing of the spiritual self that abides in each of us. His life, therefore, typifies stages in our own unfoldment. Our unfoldment from the understanding we currently hold of ourselves right now to a deeper and more expanded understanding of who we are as spiritual sons and daughters of the Most High, if you will, children of God. Again, the real story of Christmas is your story right now in this moment. And I believe that it involves three different dimensions. The first one is remembering your unconditioned nature. That is your original self, the purity, if you will, of a Mary. And your conditioned self, which I would interpret to be Joseph. That is the intellectual, the rational mind. And then the process and the third phase of this experience is to begin to align ourselves as closely and ultimately more closely to this divine identity, this Christed nature, than to the condition of our human or rational thinking. And it's been my experience, my friends, that when I have spiritual revelation, it always flies in the face of my rational mind. I can't figure it out. I hesitate because it's going to drive me almost every time out of my comfort zone into a new realm of experience. So there is sometimes a resistance between spiritual revelation and the conditioned self that I've come to know myself to be. I say to the revelation, but I am lacking, I am limited, I am without, I'm unworthy, I'm incompetent. I can't possibly be the living demonstration of the Christ presence in my world every day. And yet there is something about the message that comes into my heart that tells me the truth of who I am. And I pray this Christmas season you receive it as well. You are not the product of limitation. You are not the product of lack. You are not the product of the thinking that has conditioned you over the years of your human experience. You're more than that. You're divine, you're Christed, you're unconditional. In your true self, you are not impacted by the activities that take place around you. You begin to recognize that everything you are is welling up from within you. Jesus told us that the kingdom of God is within us. It's within us. We discover it. And yes, it may seem to run counter to the conditioned mind's thinking, but that's where we have to bring Mary and Joseph out of their marital dispute, if you will, into unity, into alignment, so that we have the mind and the heart working together to give us a new revelation of Christmas this year. If you're experiencing any kind of change in your life right now, and it's hard to believe anybody's on the planet that's not experiencing some significant levels of change over the last couple years, you are experiencing the Christmas story, waking up to a new possibility of what you can be and who you truly are, and releasing the old idea in that process. It starts with Mary, this purity of your original nature, coming together with Joseph as we discover a new dimension, a higher dimension of our unconditioned nature, or the Christ nature. And this is what's going to bring forth the birth of your new identity. If you really want to have the most powerful Christmas of your life, Unity on the Bay, awaken to this. You are constantly, in every moment of your eternal existence, waking up to a bigger, broader, more expansive and beautiful understanding of who you are, and then you're given the opportunity to demonstrate it, to live it. Every great change I've ever experienced in my life has always been about this process of letting go some old idea of what I thought myself to be, realizing new potentialities as the wise men or the inner resources come up from within me, and demonstrating that in my life that I'm so much more than I ever thought I could be. And so are you. It starts with a star. You get that first glimpse of a new discovery. There is something more that I am that has yet to come into expression. And then you begin to surround yourself with angels, with shepherds, with wise men. As you heard our children so eloquently share with us this morning, those angels are messengers of God. And when you receive an awakening to your Christ potential, you're going to start to get a lot of messages. Some of them may come from non-physical angelic forces as we understand them to be. But you are walking in the field of an infinite number of angels every day of your life. There are angels around every corner that are waiting to bring you the messages that you need to hear to support you in the expanded awareness of who you are. Then come forth the shepherds. These are the protecting entities, as we just learned from that beautiful story from our children. There are forces that come to surround us and protect us. We may feel insecure in new alien territory, but rest assured there are going to be divine faculties coming forth from within us that are going to see us through this time of change into a new and bigger understanding of who we are. The wise men, these inner resources. My friends, I remember when I first came to Unity on the Bay, and it was an auspicious moment for me. And it was a little bit of an anxiety-producing experience because I knew I was headed down a road I'd never traveled before. And what I have come to realize is in the years that I have been privileged to serve you in this community, I have discovered depths of love and peace and joy that really do defy human understanding. Gifts that I would not trade for anything. And the same gifts are available to you when we begin to understand that the Christmas story is in fact our own story. Charles Fillmore shared these words, and I love them because to me they take the story of Christmas and bring it into a living reality right now in this moment. Now the time is coming when we will have Christmas year-round through the giving forth of that goodwill, that peace, and that spirit of love, which is the very foundation of the Christ whose birth, teaching, and character we are celebrating. This is the best time of year for you and I to remove our identity as Christed children of God from a theory that has arrived in some kind of revelation to a daily living practice. You say, I don't know if I can be unconditionally loving and peaceful and joyous at all times, regardless of external circumstances in my life. And I tell you this morning, my friends, that is what you were born to be. That is the truth, the real spiritual reality of who you are. And that's the meaning of Christmas. I came across the work of a fellow named Evan Hodkins. Turns out he's the principal of the School of Alchemy in Colorado. And I want to close this morning by sharing with you the words that he has passed along to us. Considering the perilous nature of the present moment, we may reckon a Merry Christmas is nowhere in sight. All the more reason to have a truly deep one instead. That all starts by making ourselves into a manger. Christmas is that point in time when the light of heaven contradicts the chaos of earth. Therefore, let us ferociously contradict the earth as never before, by not merely celebrating Christmas, but by becoming it instead. The Nativity of Christ is the story of God wanting to get inside humanity. Jesus was the prototype of that experiment. Let us avail ourselves accordingly and be the embodiment of God every single day of our worldly lives. Let us, from this moment forward, without the slightest hesitation, be Christmas. My friends, this is far more than a celebration. As beautiful and as priceless as it is for us to gather with family and friends, to enjoy great meals, wonderful fellowship, the exchange of gifts, and all that accompanies this holiday season. Let none of that be in vain. Let it touch you, and may it touch me in a way that inspires me, reminds me constantly that I'm so much more than I ever dreamed I was, that you are so much more than you have ever dreamed yourself to be. Think about this for a moment. Made by God, made by the infinite, made by love, made by joy, made by peace. Take all of that together, celebrate it, and then become it in the world. For, dear friends, the world is waiting. And so are we. Merry Christmas.
Look at the mess they left us, Dwayne. Now we have to clean all this up. You saw what the little animals did? I think the angels took off their wings. We loved them. What did you guys think? Dwayne, what did you think? What did you think about Reverend Chris's message? What did you think about the incredible Christmas story that we had here?
So I'm going to start off with Reverend Chris's message. Two things really resonated with me very deeply. Number one, he said, the Christmas story is your story. It's your story. It's our story. It's everybody's story. And that really touched me deeply. And number two, don't celebrate Christmas. Be Christmas. That was also another thing. It was a really great thing. Now to move on to the...
Wait, to move on, look at him. So let's start off by saying that I thought you were going to take my job, but I think you're actually going to take Reverend Chris's job. So I feel a little better. Is that bad? What else did you get today, Dwayne?
Let's talk about the Christmas play. Let's just give everybody involved a round of applause. Just... Great job. I got chills. What about you, Miss Faye?
I got chills for sure. Yeah. Did you just call me Miss Faye? Wow. You know it's my birthday today, right? So I'm feeling older by the second. AARP, here I come. Yes, thank you to Raul Hernandez, to Carmel, to all the volunteers that helped make that happen, and all the incredible children. Love you kids, the shepherds, the angels,
the wise men,
the star, all of you. Mary, girl, you are the most beautiful Mary I ever seen. And only at Unity on the Bay, you see Mary, she's holding a baby, and she's like, and then she's like, wait a minute, no, if you're gonna take a picture, that's my side. I love you, doll, I love you. Please give them all another round of applause, please. So here at Unity on the Bay, we believe in a spiritual law of giving and receiving, and now is your time to give in gratitude. We've got envelopes for you. If you need one, please raise your hand. Miss Juanita and Dennis are walking around. They will hook you up. If you want to go green, it's really easy peasy. You text GIVE, G-I-V-E, to 833-245-5645. All right, set that up in your phone. Put it under contacts. It makes life a lot easier. Bing, bang, boom, and you're done. All right, that info for my folks at home, all that info is on the screen for you, okay? We never forget about you guys, of course. So remember that our text number has changed in the last couple of months. In case you've got the old number in your phone, update it, okay? All right, I'm gonna give you a few moments in silence to prepare your gift. What are we gonna think about? The biggest Swiffer or vacuum cleaner that we need to clean up all this mess? All right, let's put our hands to our hearts. If you still need an envelope, they're still walking around. Please do not worry, and you've got plenty of time to get your gift together. If you do have your gift together, we'll put your hands to your heart, and we'll bless these gifts together. Divine love that I am blesses all that I give and all that I receive. Right. All right, let's take a moment to bless the children that helped us today with the incredible Christmas pageant. Let's get our hands together, and children at home too, all right, of course. Children, we love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. We behold the Christ in you, and we see you doing great things. Remember that we're here to pray with you. We're here to pray for you. So if there's something came up and you want to talk to one of our prayer chaplains, that's what they're here for, folks. Prayer chaplains, come on up, all right? Grab one of them after service if you would like, and please take some time with them. What's our last announcement, Mr. Dwayne?
Oh.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. 28, I look good, right? And if you tell anybody different, No, whatever you want to say. All right, what is our last announcement?
Our last announcement is, remember, we're going to be out in the courtyard. Carolyn's going to be to the left. There's going to be sweets, treats, and everything to the right, like in the corner, so make sure you don't miss it. Be out there, be ready, have some fun. We're going to be voting for, the winner of the pajama contest, so.
What do you win?
You win a $50 Amazon gift card, so.
All right. You can use that towards some of your shopping since a lot of you haven't gotten it done, I know. Okay, a big, huge thank you to Miss Angela Ribeiro for doing the amazing meditation today. Thank you, Miss Angela. Please give it up for my man here, Dwayne Graham, for assisting me on the platform today. I'm going to have him back with me in January for sure, if he'll have us, if that's okay. Yes? All right.
It's okay with me.
All right. Also want to give a big shout out to Lenora J., our incredible soloist today, and our music ministry. And the incomparable Mr. Dale Stein. Please give it up for him. Matter of fact, give it up for the whole ministry. Mario's back there. Jandini's back there. Serena's back there. George was killing it today. You heard him? Mr. Anthony Alvarez, we have just an incredible crew up here. Happy holidays. We're going to be hanging out with you after service. Make sure you go to the Angels Everywhere table as well on the way out. Pick up an ornament. And with that, I'll invite Reverend Chris back up to the platform. And me and Mr. Dwayne will move over here.
Let's stand. I feel divine inspiration coming on. I am the Christ presence. Will you say that with me? I am the Christ presence. That's your Christmas present, and it's from God, and it's beautiful. Let's pray together our prayer for protection, and then we'll close with our peace song. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Amen.